Well, have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye. Hey, where are you? It's Monday. It's the first day of fall. Do I smell a pumpkin coming on? Are you ready? Bring on fall, bring on the flavor. It's time for your kitchen. Well, this is just the tip of the Shanny Nanny Nannygans. I'm Shannon, and this is a show we do every Monday night at 8 o'clock, and it really is your kitchen. We do it live, we Facebook Live. Someone at the end of this show, just for getting social with us, will get a $25 gift card, but we like to have fun. We like to give you a lot of different ideas. Now, my friend Allison Dubois-Scuddy is coming up in just a few moments with a brand new product already in final and sellout quantities, but I smell Halloween. It's around the corner now that it's officially fall. Actually, I had the privilege of launching this in Marlo's show when I was little pinch hitting in our other Smith, my girl, and her show last week, and it was wildly popular. Now you can actually choose the 3 or the 5.5 pound tin. Giano's, of course, we're talking about a family legacy. They're all handmade. They rival any of those chocolates that sell for $5 a piece in the store. These are all individually wrapped though, and they'll be delivered in time for your Halloween. In fact, that's right around the corner. And today is my brother Ryan's birthday. It's his 40th, so he's catching up to me. That's why I have Grandma's pickle recipe along with my little 2-ingredient pumpkin spice pecan muffins. But whenever I think of home, I think of an electric skillet. And chances are, if you're like me, this is not your mama's electric skillet. I mean, it's not. I mean, we love an electric skillet. But let me just say, when it comes to the manufacturer behind this, exclusively here at HSN, they're very elite. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Meaning, Allison's like, oh dear. She's getting herself in trouble already. So black, teal, or red, we're doing the launch. Not a lot of these to go around, but you're gonna have so much fun with this. Depth is about 3 inches, so you can do, well, we actually did a pumpkin cookie in this. You can bake, you can do pizzas. Of course, you can, deep fry fish and chicken. A million different things you can do with it. But of course, doesn't matter what you're doing in that fridge. If you got that deli meat, nobody wants that slimy stuff.
Oh boy.
Nobody.
Nobody.
And Allison is back. And Allison, I've known her for over 20 years. And
yes.
Whenever she brings something here at the network, I know it's gonna be something great. And I know it's gonna be something that I want, because this is the idea of, we all have deli, especially this time of year, we're doing the chilterie. That would be party platter to you and me.
Yeah.
So we got the salamis, we got the olives, we got the cold cuts, we got, the little cheese trays, all of that stuff that makes our life convenient. But boy, oh boy, Allison, the minute you open that package, and this is a company that's really known for their quality. Last time that they had one of their fresh sets here at HSN, it sold out like boom.
Yep.
And we expect this to do the same. So it's a set of 2. You get the solid rectangular with no divider. And
which is this one.
Which is that one. And then you also get one with a divider. Great little lid so you can see what's going on. And Rick, if it's okay, Rick is my producer. He's always here with me, along with Mark, my director. Hello. Along with my kitchen boo, Victoria and Hannah in the background there, and you. But we have about 1,000 of these to go around. It is on a 3-pay flex pay of $9 and change. Allison, this is if you don't have this is what the rest of the world does.
Well, it is what the rest of the world does. Progressive's been around for over 40 years, and we always make things that solve a lot of the problems in your house. One of the things is we spend a lot of money on our deli items. We get them home. You see that this is just me. What if you have your whole family putting their hands all in this, picking it apart. Plus this, what is this? This doesn't do anything, okay? You're able to fit an entire pound of the salami in here, or whatever lunch meat.
That's a lot.
Plus an entire pound of the cheese. This is going to extend the freshness of the food.
Sure.
You're not going to get that sliminess. The cheese isn't going to get hard or moldy. But see how this does too. The bottom has the raised.
Neat.
So you don't have the bottom, if any kind of juices, it keeps it up. It keeps the little bit of air circulation in there. That's smart. Now you take this like this, close it up, give it a little click. It's completely airtight, but what's cool too is right on the front, there's a little space because you need to know when your deli goods expire. So let's
Makes
go ahead
sense.
on our thing.
And Allison is so funny because we're close to the same age, and she's like, you're gonna have to read the expiration date. Girls are, right? I'm just talking to you, we all do the same thing. It's like, I gotta grab those readers. I did it the other day. It's like, and you know, you eat things that are expired. Hey, by the way, Sandy is a new, what I call an FOS, a friend of the show. Welcome aboard. Rita and Mike, Vicki Lee, you know I love having you here, and Anna Maria and Olympia. Sandy, of course, welcome to the party. Eric, Terry, Sue, Jan. You guys, it is your kitchen, and we get a lot of requests in this show, and most notably, we like gadgets, and we like things that solve problems in our kitchen. And not for nothing, for $9.65, let's be honest, especially for a half pound or pound, that could be one trip to the deli counter. I mean, it really could. And that trip doesn't matter. Even if they shave it thin, they do it exactly the way you like it, and you get the extra, the boar's head or whatever it might be, the elite one. If it gets all slimy and gunky and funky, you're really kind of wasting your money. So this keeps it organized. It really keeps it together in the time of year that we really need this. Because I'm just telling you right now, whether it's your boxed lunches, whether it's taking it out to the grill, whether it's the hot dogs, you know, that fruit and cheese tray that you did.
Right.
You want to be able to use and really show off the money that you spent. And if you did it yourself, then you really want to make sure that it's being preserved and showcased.
Absolutely, and you know what, this goes right from the refrigerator to the table. This is quality. The top of this is made of the Triton plastic, and then inside here is a silicone seal, so you're gonna keep the odors out. The moment I opened up the peppers, like right now you don't smell anything, but watch, the moment I open them, you smell all that. So if you're keeping onion in your refrigerator, but you don't want your whole refrigerator to smell like onion, this is a great idea for you. Maybe you like to have fish, you have leftover fish, if you like
so
smoked
you can do
fish.
meat too?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so meat, produce, deli.
Anything like that. And that's why we love that we are giving you the two. Now this is the only place you get the two. No one else out in the world gets both at the same place.
So if you are tuning in, and again, great to have all of our FOSs, our friends of the show, Rita and Gina. And Gina, it's so funny because I asked Allison the same thing. How long does the food last? The big thing for us is, it's always so hard to quantify a date or, you know, a specific time frame, because there are a lot of legal, stairs that we have to go through. But Allison, your experience was the meat that normally would have gone slimy that you put in this, you don't get
almost twice as long.
Right.
And one thing I always notice too, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put 10-3 on this so I don't forget. We're gonna go camping and this fits right down into the cooler real nicely.
Yeah.
The other thing is that the cheeses, you know, they always get hard, and I spend a lot on the cheese. And the thing is I like Munster, I like provolone, I like mozzarella, and you know, you get them and you only want a slice or two. Who cares? Put them all in here together. It extends the life. You never get the drippy, the slime, the hardness. But what you do get is, check this out. I love this as well. I just want to, okay, now look at this. It's hard to open because of the seal. When you push right here, it opens right up. You're never going to lose the lid because it's attached.
That is so
Thank
smart.
you. Goes straight into the top rack of the dishwasher with the attached lid. Dishwasher safe, so don't worry about this. This is a purchase. Every single time you pull it out of the cabinet, you're gonna go, I love this thing. I love this thing.
You will. And by the way, it's so good to see all of our FOSs, our friends of the show, from Rita. Say hi to your hubby, Vicki Lee, and Mike and Sue. Sue's asking about dimensions. So dimensions on this, Ricardo. Okay, he's gonna double check. I just don't wanna, you know.
I'm gonna go with about 12 by 6.
About 12 by 6, but we'll see if Rick can confirm that. Now remember, you are getting 2, so we have fewer than 1,000 to go around. One is that solid rectangular. They both have that silicone seal and that great little see-through lid. So this is one, and 11 3/4 by 7 3/8. Wow, you're good.
Thank you.
And then about 4 inches high, Rick says. And then, boy, that is a good seal, because you know how I struggle with my hands.
Right.
But this is that divider. So lunches and bologna and deli meats. If it's raw meat, if it's cooked meat, if it's cheeses or fruits or produce, doesn't matter.
These that you get, and there's just honestly, this is the biggest. Seriously, it's still not open. What do they thing. I'd really like to show you. But here's the thing. You open these, you're done.
I know.
It is not, then what, you have to waste a bag.
I know,
It's
and
all
I'm
slimy already.
embarrassed to say it, you know, because I really do try, you know, I'm from a farm family. We all work hard for money, but I have thrown away some deli meat when it gets that kind of slimy thing to it. You know, I'm not proud of that, but we eat with our eyes, but boy, if something also feels a little yee.
Well, and I tell you what, say you're having a couple people over. What's nicer if you're serving sandwiches?
Yeah.
Pull this out, it's all nicely organized, or you pull out a bunch of packages, throw them all over the countertop.
I know.
You know what I mean? It looks nicer, like you said, you do eat with your eyes.
You do.
Now, you do get the, did you want to read the date?
I wonder, I'm like, I can try.
Just try to read the date. But remember, you can write the date right on
You
there.
can.
And it snaps
But it's so
tight.
funny, because actually, I do bring in food for the crew a lot, as many of you know, and a lot of times I will cheat and buy those deli trays, especially around Thanksgiving. You know, we've got all the party tray season coming up, and there's not a single time that I've transported those in my car that it has actually made it intact when I get here to HSN. Not a single time. You know, usually it's the Julia Child trick. If it's in the bag, I figure it's safe because nobody sees it. Right? And they're like, where has that been, you know, when I bring food? But that never, ever happens. And then if you want to replate it, it's entirely up to you. But for you, I mean, for sure, I would absolutely, absolutely try it. And Rita is impressed about the capacity. Can you tell everybody about that again, Allison?
So you can fit a full pound of meat into each side.
Wow.
You can, in the large one, you can fit 2 full things of bacon. Right? So you can fit 2 pounds of bacon in here. It's quite large. It's nice and deep, but here's the thing, is it fits right into your drawer.
It does. You're right. It's that same profile,
because it's the slow, so it's straight into you. In fact, in my drawer, in my refrigerator, I have the double door and then the one drawer. Yes. The 2 stack fit. Right. So it's perfect. All the kids get it. They open it up and it's fresh.
How many times have you pulled that, you know, drawer, that deli drawer out and it goes off the tracks because you're trying to show, right? Because you're trying to put too much in there. Georgina is saying hi. Good to see you. And Olympia and Anna Maria. Here's the thing. We're going to put your deli on a diet. It's not going to be slimy, grimy. You're going to get your money's worth. You're going to be able to store more. It really, we eat with our eyes, but it doesn't matter if the expiration date has passed or not. If it has that funky feel factor,
it's over.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
You know, you can't go wrong with Progressive. Like I said, they've been around for 40 years. They brought you the onion chopper. Yes. They bring you mandolins. They bring you high-end products. And you know, you're not going to find these out at the stores.
No,
with the 2-pack
not the 2-pack.
Never. No. And these are the things you hunt for. You get the one home, you're like, darn it, why didn't I get the other one?
Hey, Rick, I just want to double check. We're well below the 1,000 mark at this point. I'm just, you know, okay, about a little over 700, but of course that does not take into account those of you out there who are joining us in the various forms of ordering. This is Allison's only airing. I think you're gonna love it. It's one of those things that once you get it at home, you go, how in the world did I ever live without that? Right?
I know, it really is very, very nice. It's just a staple that you need to have in your home. Is perfect, and this is the time of year.
It is.
You're gonna have the leftovers, you're gonna have entertaining.
You know you will.
Imagine your brie and your crackers.
For sure.
Just all kinds of stuff, or your fruits for your cocktail bar.
Yes, now you're talking my language, girl.
See?
All right, well, Allison, thank you as always. Nice to have you here. Thanks. Okay, we continue in your kitchen. Thank you so much for being a friend of the show. If you are new, like our dear Sandy, who's joining us, this is something we do every Monday night at 8 o'clock. Now, remember, if you get social with us, someone at random will be chosen to get a $25 gift card. Hey, I have Jenny, my CP on the show, looking into this, but I'm going to see if I can't do something special. I'll just say, I'm gonna see if I can't get you guys individual recipes from my own personal repertoire in the future for every gift card winner. You know, fingers crossed. Jenny tells me she's gonna make it happen. She's the unicorn tonight, so let's keep our fingers crossed. So, Lynn, nice to have you here. Rita and Maria. Remember, Dan Ferraza is back. Do you know what? Rick, we've both known Dan, what, almost 25 years, right? So Wrap Master is kind of famous. It's 14 years here at HSN, but this is the new relaunch. Now, remember when you used to have one only for plastic and one only for foil? Well, I use both. You do too, right? Well, this is a new design that will accommodate both, but again, any standard foil or plastic wrap, any brand name, you can put it in there, and then basically you turn your counter into the deli section. You really do. It's so smart. Dan's going to give you all the details. That is coming up. Sean, nice to have you and Dorothy here as well. Right, Dorothy, right now, that fresh kit from Allison does not come in colors, but I know since we're expecting a sellout, I'm sure our buyers will move forward to do that. Okay, this is a real fast 5. Are you ready? I need to burn some calories. Okay, let's get our heart rate up. Let's show you. All right, so to start things off, we all know fresh is best, but especially this time of year, I'm trying to do more baking. By the way, become a friend of mine on HSN, Shannon Smith on HSN. I post a lot of bonus recipes, so a lot of you have asked for baking. Baking in particular, a lot of us only use brown sugar or powdered sugar, once a year. You're getting your flour, you're getting your sugar, you're getting your brown sugar, you're also getting your 2 smaller containers. And you know what, Victoria, did I read incorrectly on hsn.com, but is there a terracotta stone that also comes with this? I'm gonna double check, but I believe there's also a terracotta stone that comes with this as well. Look at, I'm already throwing, poor Victoria just got back from a well-deserved birthday vacation and I'm already serving her curveballs. She's like, oh Lord, can you just kind of let me ease into the week? When I do most of my prep work at home, it's always the prep before the prep. I love my Braun. I bought it for a lot of different reasons. I think it's, first of all, the right name at the right price. It's a customer pick, a runaway favorite, and they do a couple of things for us they don't do for anyone else. There's a 3-year warranty, so that's great. It's a $14 flex pay. It's a Braun. You get this wonderful immersion wand, terrific if you're doing soups. You get the whisk, you get the beaker, you get the carafe, and you get the masher. Avocado Toast, anybody? Now, this officially sold out with me last week in our Your Kitchen show every Monday night at 8, but we have a few, and I do mean a few, that popped back. So, the grill. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. So this is actually our Quemado style grill. Now there are a number of things that are cool about this. First of all, it became a customer pick at almost $700. And unlike the $1,000 purchase price that you normally spend, it doesn't weigh 200-300 pounds and you can't put it on that little teeny tiny balcony or that, poorly constructed patio. Oh, it does come with the terracotta stone. Boy, I'm a little scatological tonight, aren't I? And my crew's like, tonight? I'll try to slow down, folks. But then we also have, thank you. Now I can talk about the Debbie Meyer boxes. Everybody is such a super fan. You're getting her home collection. This is the permanent collection. And remember, these are scientifically proven to save you money, but they extend the life of your fruits, of your meats, of your breads, of your sugar cookies. This is one of my personal favorites. First of all, you get 3 of this great little capacity. Those are the ones that are the perfect size for your muffins. You get your rounds. You also get the famous bread box, which everybody is in love with. 3 of your 4-cup rounds. And then look at the big guys. Okay, these are those big squares that if you do salad in a bag like I do, fantastic. Those are your 6-cup. And then, of course, these are, I think these are also 4-cup. All right, and last and certainly not least, it's hard to get experts to agree, but I think we can all agree that we need to be drinking more water. I want to read this from my card. Hot, which is going to be important in January in Minnesota. Birthday brother Ryan turning 40, little Rai. Keeps hot foods, hot soup, coffee for 12 hours. Cold things cold for 6 hours. That is a double-walled design, and you do get the set of 2, plus you get that cleaning brush, which is great because then, let's say you put coffee in one, cold tea in another, or, vice versa, everybody knows which one is theirs. All right, so very limited quantities on all of these. I had to burn at least 10 calories. I don't know about you. Good thing, because Giano's is coming up next. I need every calorie burning function I can get my hands on tonight. Hey, if you want the final call, we have the final 400, and I'm not sure when this is coming back. It's your 2-piece on the Deli Pro Keepers, a $9.65 flex pay. And remember, you get 2 of them, but one has a divider and one does not. They all have those little ridges, which actually helps with kind of that, protect it from that, the funk-a-funk, the deli funk-a-funk. Kelly's like, I know what you mean. All right, we are moving along. Kelly is back. Come on out here, girl. If you haven't seen Kelly on the air, first of all, she's one of my personal favorites, both on and off the air. We've got a couple of things tonight, including not your mama's electric skillet anymore, which I'm very excited about. But anytime we do Gianna's, they are family-owned business, handmade chocolates.
Gourmet.
Handmade gourmet chocolates. And it really, in the exact, to rival the chocolates that cost $4 and $5 at the mall.
Yep.
And here's what I like most. Not only handmade, family-owned company, USA, born and bred. You get your choices, but there's never anybody, are you the one who picks the top off the muffin? It's a no judgment, it's a judgment-free zone, but there's always somebody who's picking the bottom of that box of chocolates. Is it cherry? Is it chocolate? And then, my friend Rita, you are so right. The bins or the little tins are really worth it. So
they're so cute.
So we have your 3-pound or your 5.5 mega pound.
How hungry are you?
Right. Free shipping.
Yes.
And you're gonna get these, actually Halloween's right around the corner.
Oh, you're gonna get them in time for Halloween.
You will.
So if you get this 5.5 pound tin, you'll get about 150 pieces to hand out for trick-or-treaters if you choose to do that, because this is gonna be the most gourmet chocolate that your trick-or-treaters get. That's 150 trick-or-treaters. I mean, that'll rival one of the busiest houses on the block. So you might be able to hand out 50 of these and then keep the remainder.
Right.
But if you are just so sick and tired of that gritty, waxy drugstore chocolate, the grocery store chocolate, you know, the gas station chocolate, it's not worth the calories. It just doesn't taste quite right, but you eat it because, quite frankly, it's chocolate.
Right.
This is true gourmet chocolate. This is by Gianna's. It's all individually wrapped and individually labeled. The tins are gorgeous. You just have to choose, do you want 5.5 pounds or do you want 3 pounds?
And look at how
and the 3-pound tin has the little handle, so that could be a trick-or-treat bucket for the kids or the grandkids.
It could be, as my friend Suzanne Runyon, you know I love her. She's coming up a little bit later tonight. She would say it's stinking cute.
It's stinking cute.
It's stinking cute,
is.
right?
Yes.
It's stinking cute, and whether you divvy these up or you share them with family and friends.
It's a marshmallow.
Obviously, it's great for portion control, but it also aids in freshness.
Absolutely.
And you also know exactly what you're getting. Now, they actually added the flavor. The cherry was not even, I think, originally listed.
That's in the 5.5 pound tin.
That's in the 5.5 pound tin.
And the 3-pound tin has the maple.
The maple.
It's our new flavor. So if you are desperate for maple, if you are a maple lover, grab the 3-pound tin.
There you go.
And then the 5.5 pin has that chocolate cherry.
There you go. But regardless.
And 14 other flavors, by the way. Yes. Not just the chocolate.
Exactly. And you know what's so funny about that free shipping? You don't think about that. It's a lot of chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
But the great thing is, because they are all individually sealed.
Isn't that nice?
It's not like opening up that multi-box of chocolate and, you know, they're waxy, they're not handmade, they're not this. But beyond that, it really seals in that freshness. So it's almost like getting a fresh tin or a fresh box or, you know, a fresh, you know, freshly wrapped thing, you know, from the mall that you spent $5 or $6 on. And I think you'll agree, if you already love Gianna's like so many of you out there do, it rivals, it goes toe to toe. I think
with the most premier chocolatiers.
For sure.
And I love that they're made in America. They've been around for over 100 years. The Gianna's family was some of the very first chocolatiers to come over from Europe.
Yeah.
I mean, up until early 1900s, there was no gourmet chocolate in America.
No.
How depressing.
Okay, that is depressing.
I know only 100 years has gourmet chocolate been over here. Here's one of their very first storefronts. I love this picture because this is true made in America. If you love supporting those small family-owned and operated companies, you will love supporting Gianna's. Not for that, just for that reason, because their chocolates are so amazing. And
okay, when you can fill a punch bowl full of handmade chocolate.
This is the largest punch bowl we own at HSN.
Oh,
this is
hilarious.
The 5.5 pound tin. You know, the 3-pound tin would only be just slightly under this.
Right.
I mean, it's still a lot of chocolate. It depends on which one you want to select. But if you're the room mom or the grandma that's got to bring chocolates to the kids' parties or church or wherever.
For sure. All right.
Look at this.
So nobody has to do anything illegal, like when you get beads, but who wants chocolate?
He's asking the crew.
Okay. All right. Oh, Tim's like, don't throw it. He's like, I'm on the jib. Oh, which one do you want? Okay, we got pretzel.
We were throwing it earlier on Marlo's show.
Oh, you want that one?
Which one did he get? Okay, so the one you just gave him is the one I have in my fingers. Oh. This is the white chocolate pretzel cloud. Okay. And if you love white chocolate, this one's for you. And then we also offer a dark chocolate peppermint patty. Okay. And then we also offer a variety of milk chocolate. And I'm showing those three because look, there's milk, there's dark, and there's white. And each of these is coming in that 5.5 pound tin. Nice. With the exception of the peppermint in the 3 pound tin. So there's slightly different flavors in each tin, but about 150 pieces come in the 5 pound tin. Right. And if you love maple, that's our exclusive flavor to the 3 pound tin. But they're all individually wrapped and they're all individually labeled.
Okay, now I can always get my friend.
And she's going right.
I know, I can always get my friend James, you know, to play with me. By the way, James, I was watching a biography on Stephen King last night.
Oh boy.
It's okay, because I know his girlfriend. I was thinking of James at 6 o'clock this morning, and when I was trying to fall asleep, it's okay, because we're all friends.
Alrighty.
That's why I'm sharing chocolate. So I'm sharing chocolate. You're a good boy. I'm gonna give you a handful.
Oh, that's amazing. We have so much fun on this show.
My friend Brian, you know how much I love you, and Eric and Jay and Sue. You know, Jay wants that marshmallow. We're showing off some of these, but this is, thank you for doing that, James.
Look at those are the flavors. There's all 14 flavors that's come. The ones he's showing you right now are the 14 that are coming included in the 5.5 pound. Yeah. That's the cherry cream, the sea salt with caramel. That's our version of the turtle. We call it the pecan snapper. That's the the coconut. This is my mom's favorite. Mom, look.
Oh, that's a good one.
Coconut milk
that's
chocolate.
A good one. No, I think Marla had this one early.
Yes.
Do you know what? I've never had the peppermint patty.
Oh, the peppermint patty is made with real mint. Oh. Marlo was going to town because she hadn't tried that one either. And then those, what you see there are the 8 flavors that are coming to you in the 3 pound 10. So whether that's the maple cream, the English toffee. Okay, here's my You're going to go crazy for, here's the flavors. Thank you.
You ready for the yum yum cam?
This is the French mint.
Okay, yum yum.
The peanut custard.
Yum yum.
We lost our chart.
Yum, yum.
That's the real.
Yum. I should do the marshmallow.
Peppermint. Okay, here.
Marshmallow. Okay.
We'll go.
Okay.
So the ones you saw were the peppermint patty with the dark chocolate.
This is for my friend Brian. You know I love you.
That's milk chocolate with marshmallow. But then look, you also get a dark chocolate with marshmallow. So you take your pick.
Okay, those are like mutant marshmallows.
And here's the thing about their marshmallow at Gianna's. It is so fluffy. It's like, you know when you go in an airplane and you look at the clouds and you envision what they might taste like? Is it just me? Right. It might be after 2 Bloody Marys, but I'm usually like, what do those clouds taste like? That's what they taste like. They taste like the most fluffy, beautiful marshmallow from Gianna's. And that's what you're getting each and every time that you get any configuration of our chocolate.
Yeah, they are all winner chicken dinner. Hey, Jean, welcome to the party, and Robin and Brenda. Always great to have you guys, and Kathy. She said had her at dark chocolate, and that's really, but that's really the key, because normally when you're buying chocolate or candy, you kind of have to make a choice. All right, are you gonna do the milk chocolate thing? Are you gonna do the white chocolate thing?
This has all the above.
Are you gonna do cherries? Are you gonna do marshmallows? You're gonna do, you know, any of that? When I say this is a crowd pleaser, it's a crowd pleaser.
This is the dark chocolate raspberry, and it's made with, wait for it, real raspberries.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, this is what I love about Gianna's, is that our, chocolates are made with, some of the finest ingredients. This is not like raspberry filling that's meant to taste like a raspberry. No. You can see that's made with a real raspberry filling. And then our dark chocolate is different than anybody else's, at least from my opinion, because my husband doesn't like dark chocolate. He's always been a dark chocolate hater. Yeah. He always thought it was a little too bitter. He loves Gianna's dark chocolate.
Do you know what? That's an excellent point. Because
it's not bitter.
It doesn't. It doesn't have like that bite to it. Hey, our friend is Ziti. D is there. She's like peanut butter.
Here, D.
Peanut butter in the house.
Oh, the peanut butter. Where's our peanut butter for D?
It's so funny because anytime we mention another flavor, people are like, oh, that one.
The peanut butter, I will tell you. I mean, I was going to fight Marlo for the peanut butter and the toffee. The toffee? Yeah, the English toffee is decadent.
I can't pick a favorite. I really...
So this is your peanut butter, and then this one's your English toffee. But they're made with real homemade peanut butter. If you've never had homemade peanut butter and then smothered in milk chocolate, you will go crazy. And then that English toffee tastes like Grandma's English toffee. So I got to tell you, and I don't know which one's going faster, the 5.5 pound or the 3 pound, but they're both amazing.
Okay, so
So
the
3 pounds going quickly.
That's what
Yep.
we expected. Suni is asking for raspberries. So is Judy.
Yes.
Tracy loves her chocolate,
This
and
is the
Santa as
raspberry.
well. I have to say, when I really mean it, it's a crowd pleaser.
It
You
is.
cannot go wrong with this. I mean, you really cannot. And the other thing is, especially, because you know what? You open the bottle of the wine, you know, the jig is up.
gone. I
You know, you
know.
open the box of chocolate, it's kind of like the same thing, because you know it's not going to have the same flavor and taste and all the other things we love our chocolate for. It's like getting a fresh box or a fresh tin
Yeah,
with
these aren't
every
even
one.
made yet.
Right.
This is not
good
like
point.
the chocolate that you're gonna go buy at Halloween at the grocery store that may have been sitting there since August.
Right.
This hasn't been made, it hasn't been individually packaged. It's all fresh, it's all gourmet. It comes from Ohio. I love that everything's made in America. This is that coconut one with the dried coconut smothered in our milk chocolate. I mean, pound for pound, if you priced out gourmet chocolate, we offer the best deals I've ever
For
seen.
sure.
Because
Oh,
gourmet
without
chocolate
question.
is sometimes $20 to $30 a pound.
Oh, you know it is.
You know, at the mall, and plus you probably get charged for shipping if you're shipping it to somebody. The fact that we're able to do free shipping on chocolate,
Okay,
the fact that all of it's individually wrapped.
I want a sea salt. No,
and
here-
labeled.
I mean,
this
yeah,
one's okay,
yeah,
show
sea
that
salt.
one.
But you know what's so funny about that? So Kelly's talking, and I'm doing this. Now, if you were doing that with a traditional candy assortment,
Oh my God,
you know,
everybody's fingers would be all over
I know.
it.
Wouldn't, you know, people wouldn't be that happy.
No, they'd be mad. We're
We're
looking
happy.
for a delicate way to say that.
Exactly,
Yes.
you know? So we see you there. I'm gonna have a little snack. I'll show you off those sweet treats.
Yep.
Check out my bonus recipe post this week, the 2-ingredient pecan or spiced pumpkin muffins. Oh,
Yum.
awesome. But you know what? Fall is here.
What's happening?
Let's celebrate.
The fall is coming to attack us. This feels very scary.
I share my HSN finds with everybody. I tell the world that I am an HSN customer. I would describe HSN as an experience they have never had before. Everybody has a different method they like to shop. And since HSN has so many different ways people can shop with brands that have been cultivated that you cannot find anywhere else, that makes that experience one of a kind. You've got to try it. There's so many different people I think would love HSN.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
All right, this is a little show we call Your Kitchen because it really is your kitchen. I hope you become an FOS, a friend of the show. And if you're new, well, this is one of my favorites. I'm Shannon, this is Kelly.
Hi.
Everybody says your baby is so cute.
Oh,
Both of our
thank
babies.
you, thank you.
I'm so happy to have her back. And
Thank
this
you.
is something, you know, baby got back. Baby got not only an electric skillet, which is what a lot of us grew up with.
Yes.
When I said this is kind of, it's not your mama's electric skillet anymore.
way.
I wish Pat, she is on Facebook now, which is so funny, but if
Really?
she is, I know,
your mom?
isn't that shocking?
My mom will not get on Facebook.
No, I'm really shocked. But you know what's funny about that? If she's not quite there yet, but I would have her post a picture of her electric skillet. And
Okay.
no judgment, Mom, but that poor thing, it has 3 legs instead of 4.
Okay.
So it kind of tipple-topples.
Tipple-topples, yeah.
And then, you know, all that stuff I thought was pepper growing up has rubbed off.
Oh, boy. It's not pepper.
But you know how we are about that pan? We are no way, no how going to give it up.
Yep.
Well, today is that day. Today is that day that you graduate. Today is that day that you get that capacity. Let me just show you, because it is a debut in this show, couple of things I like. Kelly's, the depth we said was about, what,
3 inches.
Oh, 3 inches.
Yeah, we measured it. It's
So,
16 inches.
16 inches.
By 13
by
inches.
13.
By 3
by
inches.
3.
Oh, and we didn't get the name changed. But the
know.
name is supposed to read 16-inch large skillet. Because it's 16 inches at its widest.
Okay,
Yes.
well, there you go. So
It's 13 wide, but it's 16 long.
there you go.
Yes.
Well, let's just say big names behind this. It's an HSN exclusive, very elite in the industry.
Yeah.
Very elite
In the
industry,
industry,
and I'll
yes.
leave it at that. So we love that. We love having this as an HSN exclusive. Here's your, are we calling this teal or blue? Sometimes we get fancy. Here's your red, here's your black. Love that cook and look lid, and doggone it, you know what? Oh, here it is. Sorry, Renee. You get that great recipe. Is it like an instruction booklet? But I think there are a couple of recipes in there.
There's like over a dozen.
Oh, no
16,
kidding.
yeah.
But I know you've got Mama's recipe somewhere. But this is what I wanted to show you. And when Kelly and I were meeting earlier, I'm like, oh, it has the thermostatic control.
It does. That's my favorite.
Because most of them, especially in this price category, it's like high, medium, low.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, but I want to know what I'm frying at. I want to know what I'm keeping things warm at. I mean, because, you know, the temperature matters. And so that's great. By the way, it is easy to rinse off underneath your sink. All you do, of course, is take the temperature, the electrical probe out. I mean, you know, that I know common sense prevails
and then
there.
everything else can be, not dishwashed, ran under the sink.
Right.
So that makes it really easy. I can take this right to the sink. I can run water. I can run soap because the heating element is embedded, and that's important. Why do we love electric skillet cooking? Well, Shannon already touched on the fact that it's nostalgic. Mom, grandma cooked with electric skillets. But guess what? It's also incredibly convenient. I don't like turning on my stovetop all the time. I find it easier to cook in an electric skillet. And an electric skillet that has that temperature, I love. Now, I'm just showing you the ziti that we made. This is a baked ziti. By the way, this recipe comes included as one of the 16 recipes
Renee,
coming to you.
is that 2 boxes of pasta?
It's got to be at least 2 boxes of pasta.
Say, I mean, yeah, that's what I thought, because I'm like, that has got to be 2 boxes, you know, like big boxes, he says.
If you cook for the church groups, if you cook for the school groups, if you cook for the soccer team, if you cook for your neighborhood, if you cook for the girls, you know, bunco group, whatever it is, you can fill it to the brim. Now, here's the cleanup. Ready for this?
Yep.
Do you see that nothing stuck? It's that honeycomb nonstick design that you can see.
You can hear it.
You can actually hear that honeycomb, and when you get it home, you'll see it. It's different. It gives that release of the food so that if you want to just wipe it clean and move on to the next meal, you can. If you would like to take it to your sink, and I don't think your mom could say this about her electric skillet. You can take this to the sink and run it under the water.
You could. By the way, Vicki loves that baked ziti. And Monica, you're right. Jay, who was trying to decide the color. And actually, Terry is asking about the quart capacity, and that's always kind of hard to convert in terms of the size.
I don't know the quart
Renee, do we have any
capacity.
pictures of water anywhere? Bless his heart.
Yeah.
Look at, I feel, everybody should get hazard pay on the show, because, you know, whatever pops in my head, I ask for. So you know what, if Renee can find, you know, a couple of pictures, that hopefully, Terry, that'll help you out, because sometimes our buying team doesn't convert it into quarts, and I fully understand. Erica, great to have you there, and Andrea, Brian, you know I love you, and Robin, of course, Tracy. The thing is that we've got all of our FOSs, our pan addicts, our friends of the show. Hopefully, if you're new, like our friend Sandy, who joined us for the first time, and Jean, who is Facebook friends with my friend Brian. This is what we do every Monday at 8 o'clock. And not only do we try to make it fun, that's job number 1, but we try to find you products that you will love and that solve a lot of problems in your home. You are a multitasker. I know you are. Whether you're a mom, whether you're a dad, whether you're single, empty nester, doesn't matter. We are all, you know, multitaskers. And an electric skillet, I think you can do it all. It's a multitasker.
Yeah, it really is. It does everything. It has that even heat distribution. You saw that honeycomb, which allows for that easy sort of release of the food. I just loaded in our sweet and sour chicken, which is another recipe that comes included. That takes only a few minutes.
It's true.
I mean, if you're cooking for a crowd or if you're cooking for just 1 or 2 of you, look at this electric skillet pizza.
So fabulous.
Because it gets hot and dry on the bottom, you get this really beautiful crispy golden crust.
But it's even.
It's even.
In fact, it's funny because even the pumpkin muffins I made earlier in my oven, I got to replace that thing. I was turning the pan. I must have turned that pan 3 times, and then every time, if you're looking, you're not cooking. Then the temperature drops, then it takes a little longer. So you cook and look, and actually, I know you can. Tim's got a great shot of that pizza, and you can hear how crispy that is.
Crispy that crust sounds.
But in a moment, we're going to show you kind of the drop the mic moment, and that is shallow pan frying. And my mom never did fried walleye in anything but her electric skillet growing up.
It's so true, though, because you have precise temperature control.
But you know what? You can really see what's going on. So that old adage, if you're looking, you're not cooking. It also helps prevent that splatter, and at the same time, you can see how
you
things
have that
are
nice
cooking.
clear glass lid. So you can see, and
Brian, I'm sorry, please apologize to Jen, not Jean. See, I told you I need to start wearing my readers for this show. Oh, actually, Renee,
so we
thank
just
you.
did a beautiful fish and chips, and by the way, you're getting
Perfect.
16 recipes. This is one of the recipes. It's a shallow pan fry, which means I only need a teeny tiny bit of oil. You can see we've got less than an inch of oil in the bottom there, and you could, you know, you don't have to then wonder what to do with that deep fryer. You don't need it. So many people will only shallow pan fry in their electric skillet because you have precise temperature control.
So Terry, so what is this? I can't even see. Is that
she's
too
going
far?
rogue.
Okay, here we go. I'm going rogue.
Okay, so what is that?
All right, so
how
this
much is that?
Victoria jury verdict says.
Is that 8? How many liters is that? 8?
So that was 8 cups. Okay, that was 1 down. All right, here we go. Here's another.
I love it when we're able to answer questions by scientific
that's why they're
experiment.
like, please don't ask her a question, because whatever pops in her head, it's like, squirrel!
I think we're going on 16.
Okay. Terry, I gotta tell you, so that was 16 cups?
16. I thought she asked how many liters it was. Okay, 16 cups.
Yeah,
Got
16
it.
cups.
Okay.
See, oh, you know what? Do we have Alexa hooked up? I should ask her. She knows. Victoria's
Well,
like,
it's
please don't
roughly-
throw me to the curb. It was her birthday last week.
Happy birthday, Victoria.
Don't ever leave me again. But Terry, I think you could probably, I won't go, well, I don't know. You might even be able to fit another 8 cups in there. So ask Alexa. She knows everything.
Oh, boy.
Or fire up that Google machine. It's obviously smarter than me.
Oh, boy.
And it has better eyesight. Sorry, Jen. Sorry, Brian. Okay.
Well, we just
Thank you,
revealed
guys.
our beautiful crispy fish fillets that comes in the recipe guide. I live with a chicken wing snob. I live with one. He's an admitted chicken wing snob. So then pop in your chicken wings and do a shallow fry, or maybe it's fried catfish, fried green tomatoes, fried pickles, French fries, sweet potato fries, fried okra, fried green beans, whatever it is you want to fry, you can do a nice, easy, shallow fry. It has that breakaway cord, and that cord gives you that precise temperature control. And that was a dozen and a half chicken wings.
All right, and you know what? There is not a chef in the world. This is the way everybody wants to do
This
their
is how
frying.
you have to do your frying.
It is.
Because you have that exact temperature control
it is.
right on the dial. This is not a skillet that says high, medium, or low, right? You're talking a skillet that goes from 450 degrees down to 200 degrees.
Right.
And everything in between, you know at what temperature you're frying.
It is. So just as a reminder for you, it's elite in class. How about that?
It is very
Big
elite in
names.
class for
Big
Kitchen
names.
HQ.
Names,
yes.
darling, names. But it is also exclusive here at HSN. So
Pizza
you choose.
Cam.
Oh, here we go.
He's stealing not the
Pizza.
slice I cut, but he's stealing the whole half of the pizza. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm
James, I
making
love
my
you.
favorite breakfast casserole, and I can make it for my whole family, and now everybody eats a hot meal together.
All right, you know what? Dan Ferrazza, what are you gonna do with that one piece of pizza? Are you gonna wrap master it for me?
there she goes.
Are you gonna wrap master that one piece of pizza?
I can.
I'm throwing the gauntlet down. It's a wrap master challenge. It's on. It's on.
He's gonna wrap it. Let him wrap the pizza.
Don't have to take the whole pizza.
All right, Shannon, you always
All
get
right.
to share your recipes. Here's my favorite recipe for my family breakfast, and everybody can eat a hot meal together. You can see it's peppers and onions, tater tots in the bottom.
Okay, does this tell you, I've been thinking of fall, that looks like candy corn to me.
Oh no, it's just peppers. But candy corn would be delicious. And then you can add a little bacon or sausage if you want, and then you just take your scrambled egg and you pour it over the top, and the egg cooks in with those beautiful tater tots, and it has, you know, it mixes in with the onions, and at the very end I'm gonna come back and add some cheese. So it's just an easy breakfast casserole that everybody can eat a hot meal together, because
For
look,
sure.
yes, it's a 13-inch skillet. It's 13 inches wide. It's 16 inches in length, and it's 3 inches in depth, and it has that easy non-stick on the inside.
does.
Everything just wipes
Hey,
clean.
by the way, Lisa, you make an excellent comment. That actually looks like sweet and sour chicken.
Oh, it is at the very first
Or
one.
at the very
sweet
first
and,
one.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Yep.
And so now the important thing to remember about that.
And
so
that
you
comes
can,
in the recipe guide.
So you can sauce as you go.
Oh,
so
yeah.
here's the thing. You can poach in this. You can bake in this. You can roast in this. It's your buffet warmer. You can, you know, it's your casserole dish. It's your oven on the go.
You can unplug the heating element, let it cool, and take it tableside.
Yes.
It's nice and lightweight. It's Kitchen HQ. Kitchen HQ, you know, finds the best manufacturers to create everything super high end. I love that you get offerings of colors. It's not very often that you can find a pretty skillet.
No,
I mean, if you've ever seen an electric skillet, typically they look like an electric skillet, right?
mean,
they're not attractive.
They're kind of industrial.
Yep, they're industrial.
Let's be honest.
Good word.
And you know, you can never make more in a little pan. So even though I live on my own, I like to cook for a crowd.
Yeah.
And especially in something like chili.
She literally brings in food for the makeup girls and the rest of us.
I know. Kelly
Poor
does know that.
unfortunate souls that we're here overnights, and she comes in with
Poor
food.
Unfortunate Souls. That's Victoria and I, one of our favorite movies.
Oh gosh, are you guys the same person?
We might be. You know, if we're not, I'm gonna mold her. I'm gonna bend her to my will. But things like chili actually taste.
What a beautiful way to do chili.
But they taste better the next day.
Oh, they absolutely do. They absolutely do. You can cook huge, massive amounts of chili. I love the size of it. Again, 13 by 16 by 3 inches in depth. You can do so much chili for the holidays, or you can do chicken and dumplings. You saw us do a skillet pizza. Next door, we're doing our crispy, crunchy, shallow fry on our chicken wings. It's not a deep fry because you don't need all that oil.
Right.
It's a nice, about 1 inch shallow fry.
But here's the real key about that. And I know I showed this to you earlier. The blue is what, remember, everybody is loving this. I think, get it at home. If you are new to HSN, like and find me on Facebook, Shannon on HSN. Get on the gram, hashtag Your Kitchen with Shannon Smith. But we do this every Monday night at 8. But the cool thing about this for me is, this is kind of a one size fits all, you know, it's another crowd pleaser, like the Giano's chocolates.
Yes.
Because whether you're cooking for a crowd, whether you're doing casseroles or you just want it as a buffet warmer, boy,
Look at that green bean casserole. That's a fresh one too, by the way.
That's
fresh green beans. Renee makes everything fresh, whether you do the canned version or you want to do a mac and cheese bake or a scallop potato casserole. Can you imagine a 13 by 16 lasagna?
Yeah.
I mean, a 13 by 16 lasagna. We did a pot roast on the inside here, or you could do braised short ribs. Whatever your, you know, tickles your fancy for that day, for that afternoon, for that morning, for breakfast, you gotta get the big version, right?
Yes.
This is that really nice size that you can cook a single chicken breast in, but if you wanna take it and make, you know, a large piece of meat like this, you can do your you know, your grandma's recipes as well.
You can. And I mean, I think it is genius. And honestly, for a $16.65 flex pay, try it for yourself, 671-424. Remember, it is, well, this is the first show. I think Kelly has one more airing coming up in the morning later on this week. But you've got first dibs. Okay, because many of you know I like leftovers.
Oh, you're gonna take the mac and cheese with you?
I'm gonna take this.
Oh, you're taking
I don't have a container big enough to fit it. Dan.
Oh, she's taking
You ready for another challenge?
Give it to me.
He's the wrap master.
He's gonna wrap the whole plate. I bet he is. I bet he could wrap this entire mac and cheese.
Try to find a plastic bag to fit that, my friends.
Exactly.
Okay, so I've issued 2 challenges to Dan.
Oh boy! All right, so but mac and cheese bake for, you know, for the Girl Scout troop, for the Boy Scout troop, for the T-ball team, for the, you know, friends that are coming over. That is a lot of mac and cheese, or it couldn't just be a single box of mac and cheese.
But remember, if you're this is your kitchen on the go. You'll notice we're doing some renovations, so that's why we've been cooking in our living room. But this is going with you.
This is a pumpkin spice cookie cake.
Do I see a recipe of the week?
Pumpkin spice cookie cake. This is your recipe of the week.
So again,
little canned pumpkin. I mean, go to the grocery store and buy up all the canned pumpkin, because you made them. Didn't you make muffins?
I made the muffins.
We made the cookie. You can put it in your latte. I mean, canned pumpkin. It's my favorite time of year.
So we're posting this recipe after the show. There's a bonus recipe on my Facebook on the 2-ingredient pumpkin spice muffins, and we can show that as well.
So it's all about the pumpkin spice.
Hey,
something tells me Shannon is gonna at some point post a pumpkin spice like martini or something.
Oh, I like it.
You always do good drink recipes.
Yeah,
but you can do a pumpkin spice cookie, pumpkin spice brownie for the whole, you know, team, for the whole school, for the whole family, whatever it is.
Absolutely. So we see you there. I would grab it. I know you're going to use it. It's another one of those crowd pleasers, like the Giano's chocolates.
It's a great electric skillet.
And no kidding, whether you're frying, whether you're baking, whether you're serving, whether you're roasting or slow cooking, it is your portable kitchen. It is your portable oven. It's the one size fits all. So hopefully you can grab it while your color is still available with thermostatic control. Kelly, thank you as always.
I'll save you some food.
The Wrap Master.
Don't miss a thing with the HSN app. Turn on notifications for updates on items you favorite, from price drops, limited supply, and more. Go to your phone's settings, then notifications, find HSN, and turn on notifications. Download the app today.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Welcome to the Wrap Master. No, he's not Flava Flav, but he is Dan.
It's correct.
And he is the Wrap Master.
Look at that, in one fell swoop.
All right, that was one of my challenges that I issued to Dan.
Exactly.
And Dan's known me long enough where he doesn't scare her easily.
No, long time.
But check this out.
Look at it, it's all wrapped.
It is all, and look, that's what your deli would do. So if you haven't seen Dan, or if you haven't seen Wrap Master, first of all, where have you been? It's been what, 14 years?
14 years.
Always customer favorites.
Absolutely.
But just like me and Dan, we get better with time.
That's right.
And this is the next generation of your Wrap Master.
Absolutely.
And basically, any plate, any bowl, any container, any individual slice of pizza, any sandwich, any of that, let's be honest, you take it out of the original packaging and it goes bad, but they wrap it so nice and tight at the deli, you bring the deli home. But for the first time, launching it in this show, not only a set of 2, HSN exclusive, $13.32 with free shipping on your credit card, 2 black, 2 white, or 2 red. But Dan, it's the first time whether I want to use plastic wrap or foil.
In either unit.
In either unit.
It
is not specific.
Right.
But the big thing about this, and when we first aired this together, I actually got a little nervous because sometimes when you do like food sealers and things like that, it's like you can only buy this bag or this container or that thing. Doesn't matter, brand name.
Store brand, national brand.
Dollar store.
Whatever you're using now, use it in Wrap Master.
It all fits. All right, Dan, show it off if people haven't seen it before.
Well, you know, Shannon, like we were talking, this is the problem with the boxes you get, guys. It could break. You could see it, you know, the wrap goes into itself. You could cut yourself on that razor blade edge that's there. It's just amazing. So get rid of the box. Take your favorite wrap and put it in Wrap Master. Now, right now, I have plastic wrap in this one. So I just pull out what I need. I take a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, wrapping it for the kids for lunch.
Yeah.
And there you go, voila.
But look at how
nice it is. Absolutely.
And that's just it. I think, you know, we're all trying to be a little more green, and sometimes, you know, we buy those, you know, plastic bags and those plastic containers, and, you know, that's just more stuff to end up maybe in a place that we don't want. And this, maybe you don't need that whole container, you just need enough for that one sandwich.
And we're using what we need all the time, Shannon. We're not having any waste. And remember, guys, it's whatever wrap you like to use. If it's a store brand, use it. If it's a national brand, you could use that too. Now remember, up to 250 square feet.
Right, so even like those bigger rolls. By the way, Emily, you are so sweet. I'm glad this show makes you smile. Olympia, what a lovely comment and compliment. That means so much to me because it means a lot to me. And we really love you being here. And I love being with Dan. Like I said, I've known him a long time. And this is a must for any kitchen. Whether you cook, whether you don't cook, we all eat. And guess what? When we all eat, at some point, you're gonna have leftovers.
Exactly.
Whether it's leftovers, whether it's the kids' lunch boxes, whether it's the sandwiches, Dan, can I show up? What'd you do with that big old plate? Okay, I gotta show you this because listen, I'm in the grocery store every day.
Right, look at that.
And they don't, I mean, part of the fun is the plating. I mean, you work so hard on the plating, right? And then you gotta put it in the plastic container, and then you gotta try to duplicate it again. Pretty as a picture, but you can see, do you see that steam?
Yep.
Which really shows you how well this seals.
Because Shannon, I can control how tight I want to wrap it.
I think that is so smart.
Right.
And remember, you are getting the set of two, but see that now, we actually, the roast came out, boy, that was several minutes ago, because that was like mid-demonstration with Kelly. And the fact,
still nice.
I mean, oh yeah,
right.
wow, that is
Absolutely.
still actually like really warm to the touch.
Yep.
So as Dan said, you can really control how taut or how tight. You can control the size.
Yep.
So a little, speaking of, size matters when it comes to salad.
Right.
I'm gonna let you show this off, my friend.
You bet. But I want, you know, I take these long dishes just to show you, if you have something like this, it's no problem for Wrap Master. Bring it out. I could go for miles with it, actually.
Wild.
And then, again, I can form it as I want. I cut it because, Shannon, as you remember, right here, guys, you can see, and the camera will come in, there's a hidden stainless steel blade. That blade cannot be seen, so it won't cut you until you activate it.
It's true. So Dwayne is watching. Always my love to Ashley, his niece. And the reason I mentioned Ashley is I want to show you this, and I'm actually a little afraid to touch this. First of all,
look at that.
I'm like the bruise report. I'm so accident prone. It's really ridiculous. I have, that's why I'm going to be kind of careful when I show that off. I actually have sliced myself pretty good on those little
That's what
teeth.
happens.
I mean, because you know, you're going fast, and then especially if it's plastic wrap, then we get frustrated because you can never, how many times, I know you've done it because I've done it, you get so mad at it, like it can understand you. You get the knife, you get the scissors, you're cutting, you're frustrated, but let me show you what you're getting again. First time ever. Now this has a 14-year legacy here at HSN, always a customer pick, always a customer favorite, but you're becoming the deli counter. There's no waste, it's better for Mother Earth, because remember, you're not buying things in tubs and pieces and stuff that you're, you know, not gonna use. It's a great, sleek little profile, but for the first time ever, yes, a set of two black, 2 white, or 2 red, but either unit will now, for the first time,
any way you want it,
accommodate plastic wrap or foil.
Exactly.
And you said up to 200.
Up to 250 square feet.
250 square feet.
Now remember, look at this, Shannon, as I'm using it, Wrap Master doesn't move. Now, we don't know what this surface is right here, but actually, you could use it on granite, for mica, whatever, and Wrap Master will always stay put because when you lock it down, there are silicone feet right there, and they adhere right to the countertop. So there's no problem at all.
So it's not moving around. And, you know, that's part of the problem. And, you know, when it comes to these little wraps, and Pam, you're absolutely right. They're hazardous.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
Whether you've sliced it or you know, again, no secrets here. I have actually thrown away those boxes of plastic wrap because no matter how I try, I can't get the doggone thing to unpeel, basically.
And look at, when you're using foil, when you want to wrap potatoes, look how easy it is just to take what you want. I could do it with one hand, move it, take it out to the barbecue, and wrap out there. Remember, if you get some dirt in Wrap Master or it needs to be clean, you could just soak it in Subzi water, not a problem.
Hey Dan, can you show them how easy it is to change that
That's what I was just going to go to.
Because you're like me, right? You get something at home, oh, that looks cool on TV, but he's been doing it for years, right? I'm never going to figure it out. But it is really easy, right?
Now watch, when you get Wrap Master, now this works for each unit, so it's not just in one unit. You open it up, you take down the carriage. Now inside you're going to see a bar. And inside the bar there's going to be 2 sets of adapters. Now remember, these adapters, like this here, these cores, they could be this small or they could be 2 times
the bigger one.
So you need something that will keep the wrap tight. So you're going to get 2 sets of adapters, one large and one small. In each unit. So that's a good thing.
So, you know, well, if you can put a roll of toilet paper on,
you remember, that's what we always say.
I know, if you could, you know, if you've ever done that, trust me, you're already schooled. You can do this. I mean,
here you go. You take your wrap out of the box, okay? So we're gonna do some foil right now. So you can see it's got the small core. So I'm just gonna move that in. It just pops right in like that. Then we take the other black adapter. It just pulls right in.
Yep.
But
Boom.
your little, remember, like you said, toilet paper. This way,
it's like-
that way,
yeah.
it really doesn't matter.
Righty-tighty, upside down,
Exactly.
doesn't matter, it's all good.
Push the carriage up, hit it,
I
and you're
know.
ready to go.
Absolutely. Hey, Mike, and I hope you heard that. So if you are a lefty, I mean, if you are a lefty, if you're right, you know.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It
and
does not
remember
matter.
that blade is, it's sealed, so it's not like, you know, it's not like what we're used to dealing with.
Exactly.
And any size plate or bowl or meal, individual pieces of pizza, sandwiches from the sandwich shop. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Teddy, thank you. And I have to say, I so appreciate, when I say this is your kitchen, it really is your kitchen. Help spread the word. We want to build this family of fun. And we want to find products that help improve our lives, especially in the kitchen. Because I grew up believing, you know, the kitchen is really the heartbeat of the home.
It is.
And, you know, mama ain't happy if she's got to throw away food, or if the kids aren't eating those peanut butter sandwiches because it's mom. I think that's why they started cutting the crust off the bread, because it's probably because they started to go dry. You know how mom used to cut the crust off the bread? Probably because, like, well, it was dry.
Now look at this bullshit, and I could really tighten this because I might want to take this in the car to bring it to someone's home, and I don't want it spilling all over the place.
Oh, look at how tight that is.
So it's drum tight.
It really
You can see
is.
that. Now, my guys filled this up completely.
Oh, they did.
And
they really
there it
did.
is. You know, it just holds real
They
tight.
absolutely did. Can I just case in point? Now, you guys saw when Dan did this. I was issuing, and again, he doesn't scare easily because he's known me a while.
Exactly.
You can even see the steam is still...
It's still in there.
It's still in there. And, you know, now, so this has probably been out here, I would say, well, at least 15, maybe even going on 20 minutes. And because Kelly took this out midstream in her demonstration, it still feels like we just plated it.
Exactly.
It really does. And best of all, it looks like we still plated it. You're not slopping it, you know, in some kind of box, you know?
So like I say, I can wrap all these peanut butter sandwiches, get everything done the way I want.
Hey, do it now, though. I don't know when Dan has another airing. Remember, it's a twofer. It is a $13 flex pay. It is free shipping. You're going to get them at home. Hey, you know what? And share the love and give one to somebody.
Why not?
Because they use both.
You can. You can just
Plastic
put
and
any
foil.
wrap or foil
You
or
got
wax
it.
paper in it, any way you like.
For sure.
Look at that.
Dan, you are the wrap master.
That's me.
I'm going to get you a big clock to wear around your neck.
That'd be great. I could do that next time.
You could pull it off.
I like that.
I love you. Thank you, Dan.
Love you too.
Hey, by the way, you know we love you. Eric, congratulations. It's always so good to have you here. And guess what? You are our $25 gift card award winner. So thank you again to all of you for watching. Please become a friend of the show. Find me on Facebook, Shannon Smith on HSN. I'm always posting things. By the way, Olympia, Brian, thank you for answering her question. The pumpkin spice muffins, I don't know if Rick can show the picture, they are up. And so I put what I did in the body of the text, and there are a couple of different options. Even when you do it with 2 ingredients, it's fabulous, but I shanify everything to make it shandelicious. All right, well, I think you're yummy. I'll see you on Friday at 4, a little early for me, but shenanigans always going on. Speaking of which, Adam.